All right, I'm back, and I got something to say. But first, we gotta deal with this guy.
Hello.
I'll be back in a minute, because we gotta talk. Good morning. It is Monday, June 12th. Beautiful, beautiful day here in Long Beach, California, and I am happy to be back. I feel a little weird about it because I've been gone for a little while, a couple weeks, and I had my reasons. You know, I was trying to finish this book project. Pretty much there. But I told myself I wasn't gonna wait for the book to be done anymore to get this finished. Sorry, I'm trying to cross the street without dying. So I told myself that I wasn't gonna wait for the book to be finished to get back to you guys, because I felt like I wasn't doing you right. You deserve better, you deserve my attention, and so here I am. And I wanted to talk to you today about something that I feel is an interesting perspective. Something that kind of came to me, not an original thought, but definitely a decent idea worth sharing. So I've been having a lot of conversations with friends lately, and they all kind of tend to drift towards the same central idea, and that is around this concept of like, what are we meant to be focusing on? What is like our thing? Like even within the context of like my purpose, how do I frame that? Like what does that look like? How does that show up? What does that become? What is the tangible aspect of that idea? It's an interesting question, and I don't know if I've 100% figured it out, but I think I might have. So you know that I've been doing this 100-day project for a little while now. I am, as of today, supposed to be on day 71, I believe. I'm a little bit behind, just like 2 days. I'm 2 days behind. It's been a really interesting journey, not just from the sake of the art, but also from the mind, and it's really gotten into my head about where I stand as a human being, number one. Number two, where I stand as an artist, and also as somebody who supports other people who do the same thing. About 10 days ago, I was at one of my First Friday events where I go and I show my work here locally in Long Beach, and I had the first 60 of those pieces of art displayed up on a wall. I'll show you a quick picture right here. At first nobody came by to look, but then that just might have been the traffic flow. And then of course the whole idea of like nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd, so the first person that I talked to attracted more people, and then attracted more people. Not like I had a whole bunch of people standing around my art just waiting to gaze upon it. This consistent stream of people coming through to look at what I had to share. The best part about it wasn't that they were looking at the art, but that they were stopping and I was able to talk to them about it, and they were inquisitive about why I was doing it and what my purpose was, whether it was because of the 100-day challenge or it was because I'm doing all these strong women, or these ideas around the empowerment of women. And I'll get into that conversation a lot more on another video, but it really struck a chord, not just with these people, but also with me. The most important thing is that I think I affected some people just by the idea of what I was doing. And that really kind of solidified what I should be doing, because it wasn't just the art. It was how I presented myself too, is how I stood there and talked about it with my conviction. Let's see what happens. This chaos theory that I have going on here in this space that you are not privy to probably should change. Let's talk about conviction. Conviction, clarity, direction, success. It's a path. This way. Starts there, potentially ends up here. Short story is this. You don't believe in what you're doing 100%, you're not going to get any of the rest of that. I am 100% convicted. Convinced? I have 100% conviction to my idea. I haven't been convicted yet. I can't prove nothing. I'm 100% convinced. I have 100% conviction to my idea. When I have that conviction, when I get that conviction, like the moment when I was talking with all these people at the First Friday's event, and I realized that the thing that I was pursuing was not only a good idea, but I firmly believed every single word I was saying about it. When I have that moment, it created this clarity with what I'm supposed to do next. It creates clarity in everything else because now I know it works and I believe it. It's not just a get rich quick idea like, oh, this works, I should do that because I know I can make money at it. I believe in my idea and I know without a shadow of a doubt that it is going to work because other people have told me, have shared their thoughts, have shared their ideas, have shared their point of view, and it resonates. When I say what I'm saying, it resonates. And so it created this clarity about knowing that I'm doing the right thing. I believe it, now I know it, and now it's giving me the direction to where I need to go next. That direction is gonna head me down a path to success. If I don't have these, I can't get that. That's just what I believe. Now, you may have another theory, but this is mine. And this is what I believe is how it's going to work for me, and if I must be real, I'm pretty sure it would work for you too. This isn't law of attraction bullshit. Sorry, law of attraction people, I don't mean to call it bullshit. This isn't just think about things and because you believe in them, they will magically appear. All of this requires one other thing, and I'm probably sure most of you are going to know exactly what I'm going to say right here, but for those that don't, you gotta do the work. Stay convicted, find clarity. Get clarity, see your direction. Your direction puts you on the path to success. But you gotta do the work. I had to do the work with the 100-day project in order for me to find my conviction in the first place. I had to do the work to get it up on the wall so that people could see it, so that I could get the clarity. It's back there. I had to do the work to understand what this means direction-wise. Like, what is it, how does this all manifest itself? I had to do the mental work. And then I had to actually do some physical work to make it, and this is a keyboard, by the way. I don't find this until I do all of that. That's all I got for you today. I've got work to do so I can make this happen. So I'm gonna go and get to that, but I do want to give you one other moment of clarity, and that is in regards to you and me being here in this space, and that is that I put this on hold temporarily just so I could do the book. Something happened with the book. I started doing it, it was going great, and then I decided to completely flip the whole thing over and do it again. Now, it's still relatively close to where it was, but I'm doing more and different with it because I want it to be cool. I want it, because it's gonna be volume 1 in a series of 3, and so I want them all to be really badass. And I didn't want to hold back on you guys anymore because this is where I believe I belong. I belong in this space talking to you. It's where I thrive, it's where I'm most alive, it's where I get the most powerful engagement with people. We're still gonna be doing this, and if the book has to be sidelined so that I can talk to you, then so be it. That is definitely far more important. But now that I'm done talking to you today, it's far more important for me to go do the work, right? Right. Kids, remember, be good today, be even better tomorrow. See ya.